What's going on? Third, fourth time's a charm, huh? Hey, it's Serena. It is December 21st, 2025, and it is a Sunday. And the time is 14:48, which is 2:48. All we're missing is the 6, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. So, the hand you've been dealt with. What are you going to do about it? Got to think outside the box. I don't know about you guys, but remember we were doing messages last night about these big, huge shifts? Well, middle of the night, sick to my stomach, woke up today feeling like dog crap. Feverish, just feeling like, yep, you got it. Detoxing. These big, huge energy shifts is not only a detox for your mind, but for your body as well. You know, let's just, so the hand you're dealt. Let's get to that. All right. I just got done juicing. Okay, what hand are you dealt with right now? What struggles are you going through? I mean, I'm sure it's a lot for some of you. You know, big, big, big hug to you. I'm hugging myself. I'm hugging you. Sending you all of the love. Yeah, so I felt like shit. So I felt some type of way when I got up today. I'm, defeated. I have all these towel things to do, but I've made a bunch of buttons. So I'm ahead of the game. I'm feeling better. And I was just like, oh my God, am I getting sick now? Like, what the F and the heck? But then it kept popping up in my head. Detoxing. Remember, Serena, when you went and you did sound healing? Remember when you did your first Reiki attunement? How it gave me like flu-like symptoms, right? Just felt like dog crap. I'm going to attach to how I'm feeling now as the same thing, as my body is detoxing. It is fighting, it is getting rid of, it is fighting and getting rid of all the shit that my body no longer needs. Those of you that have fasted before, I have not. I fast. I eat at night, and then I usually don't eat until more towards the evening, depending, on the day. Like I'm kind of hungry now, but I'm going to wait a little bit. I like to go as long as possible. But the hand you're dealt. So whatever hand you've been dealt, like for me, the broken tooth, so now I can't chew food. But that's just an opportunity. Yes, I know it sucks, but it's the hand I've been dealt. It's the hand I've dealt myself. It's just the way it is. What are you going to do about it? Now it's like thinking outside the box. Maybe I'm to find new ways to get the nutrition that I need with the means that I have at my fingertips. I'm fortunate enough to have a place to live, and I have a refrigerator, and I have a stove, right? And I have a range top. So, and I have a Ninja, and I have a blender. So, a juicer and a blender, so I also do have a Ninja. Yeah, for smoothies and shit. But anyway, so now it's thinking outside the box. Okay, I can't eat salad, but how can I get, the nutrition that I need basically with the hand that I'm dealt? My disability with my back. My back is giving me a fit today, but I got through. I'm gonna do my best to get in the shower here soon. It's really hard because I have to bend down to pull up the thing to rinse off, and then I got to push the thing down, and that can be difficult because bending down is extremely difficult with my situation of my back. I did get my paperwork that I've got to fill out, but anyway, that when I was making my juice and everything, that's what I kept hearing was What are you going to do with the hand that you're dealt? And I got kind of excited, like, sweet. Now we got to figure out ways how we can get all the nutrition that we need without chewing our food. So I have a feeling meat is going to be obsolete unless it's ground hamburger. But is that a bad thing? No, it could be a good thing. Maybe this will turn my attention and my focus on foods that give life, that have life force in it. Foods that have life force in it. Yes, not things that are quote unquote DEAD, So you've been dealt this hand, and whatever your struggle is, I feel for you. I sure do, because I have so many struggles of my own physically, let alone emotionally and mentally. But we're going to get through it. You always do. But it's thinking outside the box. It's dealing with the hand that we're dealt and overcoming shit, because we are the overcomers. So I was watching something popped up last night on YouTube. I want to know where this monad thing has come from. Like, out of the blue, like all of a sudden this monad thing has come up. I don't know what anyway, and then it had to do with like the M. If you have the M in your hand, if it's unbroken, then you're one of the, I don't know. Anyway, anyone who knows anything about monad, I don't. I think it's something that I've just started seeing recently, when I've been scrolling through YouTube on the TV, not on my phone. It's supposed to be like, from what I've gathered, it's supposed to be like, where we all came from, But then I also saw this thing about the different humans or whatever, But, and the Ethiopian Bible has come up quite a bit last night, and I was watching a couple things on there, and them reading, talking about what Jesus said, and things that aren't in our Bible, but that are in the Ethiopian Bible. They have 81 books. I think we have, 66 in ours or something like that. But anyway, the things that they talk about that Jesus spoke about is the things that I talk about. It's that whole things pop up, the synchronicities, right? Things are shown to us and pop up the things we need to hear. And I found that to be very interesting. But so drink more water, and use salt, not table salt, but sea salt with all the minerals. I need to do that as well. Because if you drink filtered water, it's filtered. There's nothing in it. It's DEAD water is what they're telling me. It's just like, it's nothing. It's just a liquid, but it's not doing anything for your body. So take a pinch of sea salt and let it dissolve on your tongue, and drink water, and that'll help with your, what do you call it? Dehydration and shit, So the hand you've been dealt is a tough one. And it's handed to you for a reason. It doesn't matter, right? Because you're in it. Doesn't matter why, when, anything else, because you're in it. You've been dealt it, you're living it, and you're going to overcome it. Whatever it is, you're going to overcome it. We're going to overcome this shit. So it's like giving me something else, another project, figuring out how to eat, or how to get the nutrition, and how to feel the emptiness, the hole in the belly. You know what I'm saying? Which this could really be a godsend. It's one way to force me to eat better, force me to not just shove fucking candy and snacks down my throat, and eat all the bullshit. Now I can't eat the bullshit. It's kind of a bummer, but it has to be a blessing in disguise, even though it does not feel like it. Or it didn't at the time anyway, but you know what? We'll get through it. We'll get through it, you guys. So a godsend. Gotta do things different. It just is what it is. And we'll get through it. And for anyone that does have bad teeth, or maybe you've had your teeth pulled and you couldn't get dentures, or you can't wear them or whatever, and there's things you can't eat, hey, maybe we can help each other out, we'll get through it anyway. I'm just heard happy winter solstice. I don't know when winter solstice starts. Is it today? I don't know when winter solstice is. I don't know anything about those things. But yeah, I'm just hearing, yep, we're about to be in the dead of winter. And that's why you're going through a lot of this shit right now. That's what we spoke about the other day or last week or whatever, about the clearing out of things, We are really, really at a time of fuck, I don't know, bro. Sis, here we are. I gotta lay down. My freaking back is killing me so bad. Nice hot shower sounds good. I might try to pop off in there. I know one thing I do need to do, and that's give up cigarettes. Yep, I know. Give up cigarettes. That's fucking gonna be key to a lot of this. Lest I be forced into, it's either do it on your own or be forced into it. When you're forced into it, it's usually sucky. I was forced to be on my own. I was forced to do all that with my back thing. Greatest thing that ever happened to me. But man, is it fucking painful, right? My tooth thing. Yeah, that sucks. Forced into it in a sense, which is fine. I feel very blessed to have to deal with these hands I've been dealt, because it's making me a better, stronger person. It all just depends on how we look at it, what we attach to it, and that's, the main thing. Like Jesus spoke about, especially in the Ethiopian Bible, the things Jesus speaks about is, we are the light of the world. We are the salt of the earth. And, the kingdom of heaven is within, and we got to get through some of this shit and come home to ourselves, to the divinity that we are, to the light that is within. That probably says it in the regular, I don't know. I was almost floored, but then again, not really, when these videos showed up about this Ethiopian Bible and what Jesus spoke about, and the things that was spoke about in there. And I was like, holy shit, thank you. So that is everything I was talking about. And I was like, wow, it's amazing how I've never even read the Ethiopian Bible. I still haven't, or knew anything really about it until last evening. But, that's how spirit, that's how things work, isn't it? So you guys, happy new moon. We're coming to the end of it. I don't know. The end of it, they say, does it last a month? I don't know. There's always something about 3 days prior and 3 days after. So the new moon was on the 19th. Today's the 21st. So it's like the tail end of it. So if you're fucking tired, rest. If you're tired, you're releasing a lot. If you're starting to not feel so great, it's because you're releasing, you're detoxing. Your body is fighting off all this nasty shit that needs to go, and you need your rest and drink plenty of fluids. And let me get through making all this fucking Christmas shit, and so I can really start getting quiet and figuring out ways that we can eat for those of us that cannot really chew food much, or chew, maybe some of you can chew some food, but there's some things you can't eat, and you know, that your body really could use, and we're going to figure out ways to make it happen, Captain. You know, I mean, we have no other choice right now. It's not like I can go get dentures and, you know, get my teeth pulled and get dentures. I mean, that requires money. I need a car. So it's like, what do you do? Oh, because I'm obviously still going to be here. But I just love you guys. I love you. I love you. And you're just so amazing. Your energy and everything you've been through, and how it hasn't made you cold, how it hasn't destroyed you, but instead it cracked you wide open. And the hardships and everything you've gone through has just made you more divine, closer to God. And you're beautiful souls. And I thank you for being here. And I just, one day I would love to meet some of you, because I'm getting, there's a lot we could share and learn from one another, and build together. And for someone that knows, I only know my part and what I've been through, but that can identify and have a somewhat of an understanding of what you've gone through. I just, like-minded people, you know. Here we come. And if you have that M on your hand, they're saying that M is a mark to show that you belong to the monad, whatever that means. Now, if yours is broken up, your M is broken up at all. Mine might be, I don't know. No, maybe not. It depends on if you're a psychic, a seer that still has, that's creating. I don't know. That was this really interesting thing I saw. I don't know if any of it's true, but supposedly not everyone has that M in their hand. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys and have a very blessed day. Peace and hair grease. And this hand you're dealt, you'll get through it. It's to show you how to think outside the box, to overcome adversity. By overcoming adversity and sharing your story, and just the people around you who see it, that helps so much. You have no idea. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Love you.